What if I told you that Roman Reigns' opponent at WrestleMania could change WWE forever? What if the tribal chief doesn't just face a challenger, but faces his biggest threat, his greatest rival, or his most dangerous unknown? Ladies and gentlemen, we are standing at a historic crossroads in WWE history. Roman Reigns, the longest reigning champion of the modern era, the man who rebuilt the bloodline, the face of WWE for nearly 4 years. But WrestleMania is coming, and the question shaking the entire wrestling world is simple. Who will Roman Reigns face at WrestleMania? Today on WWE Insider Scoop, we're breaking down 3 massive possibilities that could headline the biggest show of the year. The unstoppable monster, Obafemi. The ultimate rematch, Cody Rhodes. The violent truth teller, Drew McIntyre. 3 men, 3 very different paths, 1 tribal chief. And by the end of this video, you decide who deserves that spotlight. Let's get into it. Before we talk challengers, we need to understand the champion. Roman Reigns is no longer just a wrestler. He is the final boss of WWE. Every superstar who steps into the ring with Roman doesn't just fight for a title. They fight history, pressure, politics, and the bloodline. Roman's WrestleMania opponent must check 3 boxes. Credibility, the fans must believe he can win. Story, WrestleMania is about emotion, not just matches. Legacy impact, this match must mean something 10 years from now. So who fits that role? Let's start with the most shocking name of all. What if WWE decides to shock the world? What if Roman Reigns doesn't face a familiar name, but instead faces the future? Enter Obafemi. This man isn't just strong. He's not just athletic. He's not just dominant. He's terrifying. Obafemi has been presented as a once-in-a-generation powerhouse. Every match feels like an execution. Every opponent looks smaller, weaker, helpless. Now imagine this. Roman Reigns stands in the ring at WrestleMania. The lights go dark, heavy drums hit, and Obafemi walks out. No bloodline tactics, no mind games, just raw power versus supreme authority. This match would be about fear. For the first time, Roman Reigns wouldn't be the biggest threat in the ring. And that's the story. Roman, the calculating general, versus Oba, the uncontrollable war machine. This would be WWE saying, the future is now. But here's the risk. Is Obafemi ready for that spotlight? Can fans emotionally invest? Or does Roman need a rival with deeper history? Which brings us to the most obvious name of all. You already know this one. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. The man who came back to WWE not for money, but for legacy. Cody versus Roman Reigns is unfinished business. Their last WrestleMania clash didn't just divide fans, it defined an era. Roman won. The bloodline interfered. And Cody walked out, heartbroken. But here's the thing. Cody didn't disappear. He didn't crumble. He rebuilt himself. Every promo, every rivalry, every victory. All leading back to one man. Roman Reigns. This isn't just a title match. This is redemption versus dominance. Imagine the stakes. Roman fighting to protect his historic reign. Cody fighting to fulfill his father's dream. The bloodline possibly cracking under pressure. The crowd would be electric. Every near fall would feel like the end of the world. And if Cody wins, it's not just a title change, it's the end of Roman's era. But if Roman wins again, then Roman Reigns officially becomes untouchable. This is the safest choice, the biggest draw, and the most emotional story WWE can tell. But WrestleMania isn't always about safe choices, because chaos has a name. Drew McIntyre isn't smiling anymore. He's not joking. He's not chasing approval. He's angry. He's bitter. And he's brutally honest. Drew believes Roman Reigns stole everything from him. His spotlight, his legacy, his respect. And honestly, he might be right. Drew carried WWE during the pandemic era. No fans, no noise, no glory. Then Roman returned and took it all. A WrestleMania match between Roman and Drew wouldn't be flashy. It would be violent. No flashy entrances, no smiles. Just 2 warriors trying to destroy each other. This is the kind of match where chairs get involved, bloodline members get laid out, and the referee loses control. Drew McIntyre represents truth. Roman represents power. This isn't about titles. This is about respect. And if WWE wants a darker, more brutal WrestleMania main event, Drew McIntyre might be the most realistic threat Roman has ever faced. So let's break it down. Obafemi is the future, the shock, the monster. Cody Rhodes, the story, the emotion, the legacy. Drew McIntyre, the violence, the realism, the resentment. Each opponent creates a completely different WrestleMania. And that's why this decision matters. Because whoever Roman Reigns faces will define WWE's direction for the next decade. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment right now. Who should Roman Reigns face at WrestleMania? Obafemi? Cody Rhodes? Drew McIntyre? If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button. Subscribe to WWE Insider Scoop. And turn on notifications, because we bring you stories before they happen. The Tribal Chief's future is coming. And trust me, WWE is about to change forever.